From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, game 2 of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Joe Wiggins is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's Ben Revere, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Christian over to his left. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third baseman, Bobby White.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bobby White took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Sent on the ground out to second. Wiggins fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Jimmy Dillon gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
So striding in, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Christian.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Up next for the Buccos, Christopher Wiggins. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he's back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Batting third, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Stepping in, Roberto Clemente comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Bellamy has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the second now in Pittsburgh. No score on the show. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Don Drysdale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in, Jack Bellamy, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Line drive to center field. Brummett has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 to count.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He throws him on the fastball there. Kelly Shopik is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Emil Doyle. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Lloyd Newby, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Leading off the inning, Randy Wiggins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Wiggins.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bellamy into foul territory, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Settling in now, Owen Christian. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First offering on its way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. On to first, a double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 1 and the Pirates nothing. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in Western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder, number 2, Ben Revere.
Ready for another chance. Ben Revere. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Owings.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Brummett is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They lead it 1-0. Ready now, Bart Wiggins. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Bart Wiggins.
First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
All right,
now
good
that's
hit.
The way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Let's go. Let's go.
Standing in now, Joe Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Now a bunt attempt here. A tag for 1, and he is in there.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Brummett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Right in the head.
On the play, the tying run scores, but of course we're wondering how he's doing on the mound after taking a real shot.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Riding in once again, Christopher Wiggins. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
All right.
Now the 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all the baseball as well. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
I guess I was too early.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
All right.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 3-2. Back up the middle. Backhanded. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Flips the zone low and outside for a strike.
Yeah, that's tough.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Brummett at third with 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire
Swung
the side.
too early again.
1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bobby White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Screw it.
And That's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Bobby White is retired to kick off the inning. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Stepping in now, Don Drysdale, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Full count 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss.
Finally.
He struck him out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in, Jack Bellamy. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the
All right,
fourth.
let's get the bats going.
1-1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tyler Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway.
Come on,
center.
travel.
After it is Revere. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So stepping in, Randy Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit.
Stay fair. Stay fair.
Field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly
That
broke our tie,
figures.
but instead it's a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Drysdale goes under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, Patrick Edward Arnold.
Coming to the plate now, Edward Arnold. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Standing in, Kelly Shopik.
Leading off for Philadelphia, catcher Kelly Shopik.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit out towards second.
Dadgummit.
Can't get there, and it's into center field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
In now, Emil Doyle, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Set and the 1-2 pitch, and a changeup swung on, missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
I don't want no slider.
Into the box, Lloyd Newby, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
There we go.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Jimmy Dillon, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Standing in, Owen Christian. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot.
That's gone.
And deep.
That's gone.
Look at this.
I nailed that one.
Solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
First baseman, number 19.
Stepping in now, Bart Wiggins. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Wiggins stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A swing and a blast to
That's
center
gone.
field.
Hallelujah.
No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. It's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, Edgar.
In now, Joe Wiggins. As he'll take a look at ball one. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Now the 1-0. Bounce it to the left side. White comes up with it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder number 27, Christian Drummond.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Christian Drummond. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. A reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Runner goes for second. Line drive to left. Doyle makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Brummett is off at first with two away. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
He's running. Check swing grounder to the right side. And
He ain't gonna catch him.
Can't make the play on it.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. As a look, now the pitch. 0-1 the count. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1. Now this is driven out to deep right center.
Yeah, there you go.
And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And to score is the runner from first. Make it 5-1.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ron South is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Into the box, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
It starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. Pittsburgh leads this one 5-1. Here's Ben. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 2-0 on the way. Cue shot here out towards short, and 1 gone. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready for another shot now, Chris Owings. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. That's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Stepping in now, Bobby White. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wind up and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Don Drysdale. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. White at second with 2 down. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Ready once again, Edward Arnold. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Catcher, Edward Arnold.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Owen Christian.
Owen Christian will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
First baseman, number 19, Mark Wiggins.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bart Wiggins, already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're up 5-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Jack Bellamy. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
This is line to left. Wiggins is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Kelly Shopik. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Shopik slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Clemente. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 5, Emil Doyle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Emil Doyle. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Lloyd Newby. Right side fair ball down the line. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an double.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Michael Franco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 32 driven in. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Fastball called for strike 2. So far this year against southpaws, Franco hitting better than 200, which is really pretty exceptional for a pitcher.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded his...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 5 and the Phillies 2. Lawrence Robinette gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Lawrence Robinette.
Digging in once again, Joe Wiggins. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Shopik over to his right. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Drummond.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Christian Drummond already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. A ball and 2 strikes. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in to try it again, Christopher Wiggins. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Left center, base hit. The relay, the tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Owings has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Pirates 6 and the Phillies 2. Here's Ben Revere. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Brummett giving chase. One down. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Here's Chris Owings now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Striding in once again, Bobby White. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
North.
Into the box now, Don Drysdale, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run.
Bottom of the 8th coming up.
It's the Pirates 6 and the Phillies 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 10, Adolfo Rodriguez.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Randy Wiggins.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, Randy
First
Wiggins.
delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Edward Arnold. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball.
You're high in the air and deep to straightaway left. Doyle ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, the shortstop, Owen Christian.
Now at the plate, Owen Christian. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Doyle has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Striding in to start the 9th, Jack Bellamy, and they'll need him to get something going here. Mike Christian comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Kelly Tucker.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Kelly Shopik. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Emil Doyle. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Lloyd Newby. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Doyle leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB. A 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Damian Trejo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 52, Damian Trejo.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
And now this is bobbled out in center. And on the error, a run is going to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Stepping in now, Ben Revere. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Revere is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Buccos used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Joe Wiggins wins a league-high 16th decision as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Mike Christian strikes out the side to record the save, his 14th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
First for the Victorian Pirates. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 runs down. For Philadelphia, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours, 22 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.